Welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
Yep. We're at 41 now.
41.
And we got plenty to talk about.
Do.
Your mates, the Indian cricket team, they've done it. They've
done it.
They've beaten the choke and they've won the World Cup.
Yeah, good on them.
Yeah, well, the next one's in about, 2 months? So,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so fuck.
Not
Not much meaning to it anymore, is it?
No, not really. We also got our little thoughts on Origin.
Yep, we do. Fuck Queensland.
And then obviously all the footy action over the last week
Plenty
or
of
so.
footy.
Lots to get through.
Let's do it.
Let's get stuck right into it, eh?
Let's do it.
How's your weekend?
Weekend was good. Did we play cricket?
We did. We lost.
Oh, we did. We lost. Felt weird.
Yeah.
8 weeks.
Mm.
I felt a bit rusty getting the old arm over. I think it was none for 24 off 4.
Mm.
Take that. And you and I didn't bat. Oh, well, not really.
No, I got a ball. No, 2 balls. I got out the second ball.
Oh, 2 balls, and I just watched from the side and got 1 ball.
Yeah.
So
Left the first ball, which I
Well,
thought was
I thought it was a
strange when
wide.
you needed 24 or 4 balls. And
yeah,
just-
look, I thought it was a wide, and the keeper said, "Oh, I'm surprised he didn't call that." And I said, "Yeah, same."
Mm.
But oh well, we move.
I had a concussion, so that was fun.
Well, yeah, let the Rough Rigs viewers know what you mean by that.
Well, I was out
That'd
at golf, not the actual golf course, but just at the
Swing City.
Swing City,
Swing City.
bit of a driving range there. So
Yep.
went out there and just absolutely shanked. Well, I shanked most of them, to be fair, but this was like the 5th or 6th in the row that I just shanked. I couldn't get them off the ground, so.
Sounds like a normal golfer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So,
So
you're on par.
I was very frustrated, so I was like, kind of swung the golf club down, and then it like came around and hit me in the back of the head. So
You deserve that. That's golfing karma at its finest.
Yeah, I've been a bit dizzy the last few days. Had a bit of a headache.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
been
truly-
tripping over my own feet. So
And you stepped back for a cut shot that was never a cut shot.
yeah,
It happens. Concussions.
yeah, it's going down the leg, and
Maybe you need 11 days off. You're in the protocol.
I probably do. I'm still feeling a bit.
You and the Tongan fisherman, you're both in the protocols this week, I
I'm
think.
still feeling a bit, but mate, that's the commitment I have to the Rough Rigs here. I'm concussed. I'm still showing up.
That's right.
And I'm going to give a quality performance.
That's right. You give it
as always.
10
I
out of
think.
10 every week.
So, it's just the type of person I am.
So, send a prayer out for Will, please.
Mm.
Prayers in the chat.
You did a bit of karaoke though this weekend, didn't
Yes,
you?
George's birthday, karaoke. Sung me heart out. When I got a feed, it was good.
Yeah.
We were singing.
Yeah.
There was a lot of singing. It was good. Panic at the Disco went off. Last song of the night. The whole room just fucking... I think even the staff came to look why it was so loud. We were just all fucking... No microphones. It was just screaming.
Any horses?
No, we did get into the oldies. We probably did get into horses, but I can't remember.
Yeah. One of those nights.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Always
No,
good.
sorry I couldn't make it. I was just concussed, so... Probably didn't think karaoke
Imagine you
and
singing
alcohol would have been a big mix. A good mix,
That
even.
would have been hilarious.
So...
Other than that, didn't do much, which is brilliant. I love a chill weekend.
Yeah.
Drink of the week.
During the week, let's get into it, eh?
Look, went to the servo. You know me. I love me servos.
You do like your
And
surveys, your
upon
7-Elevens.
arrival, I've got some cousins staying here, and upon arrival, they gave me, this is going to be shit, so
Oh,
not a good start, and we haven't even cracked the...
well, that's not positive.
So shout out Kyra, thanks for ruining my day.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not the favourite cousin anymore. You've lost that.
I do like the can art or the bottle art.
Well, that's why I saw it, and I thought Will's going to like the...
There's a lot happening here.
The old
There's-
watermelons getting cranky. And
Well, he doesn't look happy, eh? Like, if we can get a close up there, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but he's not happy.
Well, I'll put it up there just for the people.
His teeth are out. He's got a helmet on. He looks like he's in Vietnam.
Vietnam, even. Jesus Christ.
There's a lot happening here. There's watermelons here with, stuff going through their faces.
Yep.
It's a lot happening.
So it's a
lot
watermelon
happening.
flavoured. So, yeah.
Major melon.
Charged with watermelon flavour. And it's a 3.5 health star rating.
Well, there you go. Good
No
for
sugar.
That's it.
So, let's rip in.
Good for the Rough Rig, this one.
That's right. Good for concussions, it says too. Good for someone with concussions. That's good.
Probably best not to have any alcohol, to be honest, this week. So
It was probably a good thing that I was on the drink of the week then.
Your cousin was right. It's not great.
Yeah, don't try it.
Yeah, no, that.
I know why he's angry because it's shit.
Yeah, I'd be angry too.
Fuck, that's rough.
Yeah, it's that watermelon aftertaste. It's
It was good, alright at the start, then
yeah.
not so good afterwards. I'm gonna give that a 4. That was pretty shit.
Yeah, it's drinkable. Like
I had high hopes after the old passion fruit Mountain Dew.
that was one of our better ones.
I know, and they've just done this and fucking
ruined it all.
Good can art. Maybe that's the issue here.
Mm.
Good can art leads to horrible drink.
Could do. They
It's true.
They spend all their attention on the can art and not enough attention
On the liquid.
on the actual flavour of the drink.
Yeah. Maybe that's we're onto something. We're onto the consumer here.
Maybe we can make a Rough Rigs drink.
And we'll just make it plain as fuck. And the best liquid ever.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we should.
I mean, we have another one that's like incredible can art, and it just tastes like
shit.
shit.
And
We'll see which one sells better.
Only for Queensland consumption. We sell it to Queenslanders because fuck them. So, no, we love you. Except for 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm giving that a 4. What are you doing? That's shit.
I'm going to give it a 5 just because I do really enjoy the art.
No, the art gets it over the line for you. Okay.
But the drink itself is probably a 2. So
it's very shit. Should we talk?
But it's drinkable. Like I'd be able to finish it if I had to. You know.
If you had to, you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. It was only like $18 or something per drink. Abuse him while he's got a concussion. Everyone.
Anyway, while we're talking about Queenslanders and how much we hate them,
let's get onto the origin.
Let's get onto the origin
of the greatest game 2 of all time.
Absolutely smashed them.
That was a bashing. Look, admittedly, I didn't get to watch much of the first half. I was at work.
Yeah.
But the boys' chat was going off. All I could read was Moses Edwards. It was the Moses and Edwards show apparently in the first half.
Edwards not so much, but yeah, Moses was.
Yeah, the boys
was involved.
The boys were going off.
He was good. I thought the forwards were outstanding. They just kept running through. Crichton had a huge game. Liam Martin was very good.
I thought if Moses didn't have the greatest game of any fucking game in the career of Origins, Payne Haas should have got man of the match. But obviously, Moses was God that night.
Yeah.
He could have ran for the Prime Ministership that night and got it. He was amazing.
He was.
That's the best I've ever seen him play. Better than, Look, it's obviously players around him helps.
Yeah.
But that was the best I've seen him play.
Yeah.
The pass selection for me was his best attribute.
Yeah, his passing was great. His kicking game was outstanding. Like, the few poor sets we had, and we were, kicking on the 40-metre line, he'd just kick it straight upfield and they'd catch it 2 metres off the own in goal.
I think there was one where we got 25 metres out and that was it.
Yeah.
And then I'll fucking boot of doom.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he kicks it long, but it's not even that. It's the fact that he kicks it high.
Yeah.
So it's up in the air for ages, and it just goes as long as it goes high.
And I don't understand. I don't understand how he's got such a big boot, to be honest. Because you look at him and he's a small bloke.
All legs. Legs.
He doesn't have that big leg. Like it's
he
not
must
like
be getting a lot of rub downs.
It's not like he's got Mike Sevo legs that are just
maybe he does.
Tree trunks.
Maybe he hides them. It's a facade.
It's his third leg. It's doing a lot of the heavy lifting.
Have we actually zoomed in to see?
Might have to do some
zooming.
Some Danny Wilder investigation.
Yeah, but his kicking game is fucking. You're in trouble, Moses bomb.
Yeah,
you're in trouble. Even just like the 30-metre dabs, he didn't really miss one, did he?
Yeah.
There was only one bad kick that I can remember, and even then it wasn't that bad because Queensland fucked it. So it looked good.
Yeah.
He was honestly like a 9.5 out of 10. And him defending next to Angus, how much confidence did he have?
His defence was what impressed me more than anything.
So good.
I have never seen him defend well like that. Like
I think Crichton obviously. Look, I'm not taking away from Moses, but I think having Crichton as your outside back rower just gives you that confidence that you can go in, and if you are to miss, he'll be right there.
I guess it's a bit different than having Bryce Cartwright next to you. Like, he's a great player, Bryce, but
no disrespect,
not known for his defensive reads, is he?
But again, he was amazing. He carried us in a sense. Like they all did. No one played bad.
There was not a bad performer.
Like you'd say, Olakaitu was the worst, and even he didn't.
Yeah,
he got 20 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, everyone just did their jobs.
Amazing.
Yeah, I thought we probably fell off in the second half. We just kind of cruised a bit.
Do you reckon we were just chilling?
I think so.
I think we were just chilling.
We were a bit cruisy at
like,
that stage.
what's the point of going hard for 80 minutes?
Yeah.
Try and rest up, and I don't know.
And then there was a bit of niggle in the game.
That was hilarious. Critter.
Yeah, which I think then once that happened, like the game was sewn up, so we just kind of concentrated on
killing someone.
That
was good.
Which is great. I'm all for it.
Do you think DCE is having nightmares about Critter in his sleep?
Yeah.
Like a jump scare? Just,
yeah, he wasn't too happy, DC. He got a bit angry.
Yeah, well, fuck, I would too if I looked like that.
Yeah, well.
And played like that too. All this talking did nothing.
Yeah. Or talk no neck.
On you, Billy. Keeping on to the Origin topic. Did you see the poet doing anything but poeting? At the press conference, a journo, I think the funny thing is he's from Melbourne.
Yeah.
So he has no idea of the dynamic of New South Wales and Queensland, And he was asking a serious question, like after the game, like, are you going to make some changes?
Yeah.
And he goes, we'll be right, we're Queenslanders.
Yeah.
And you could see him, like, there's video of him, like, pondering around the room. There's a video come out.
What, of the journalist?
And he's sort of like, yeah, I understand that you're Queensland, but are you forced to make some... it was a good question.
Yeah.
It was
he's like, what do you mean by...
And he just kept on saying, we're Queenslanders.
He's like, it means we're from Queensland.
Yeah, and you could just say, oh, mate, just give up. He's like, all right, sweet, next question. And then he just, we're Queenslanders, we're Queensland. And I'm like, surely that's finable. Like, fuck me.
Like, what does that even mean?
I know, like, do you think Major's going, we're from New South Wales? Like, no, he's giving you serious... What was different from game 1 to game 2? Oh, we did this, we did this, we did this. Billy's like, yeah, we're from Queensland. He goes, yes, I get that.
Does that mean like...
He kept saying that. He's like, I get it. You're from Queensland.
Does that mean he picks and sticks then? Is that what he's trying to say?
I don't know. Because now he's talking, Fafita might come in. All of a sudden.
Yeah. I don't know why he wasn't there in the first place, to be honest.
I'm so glad he wasn't.
Yeah. I hope they don't pick him.
Because Moses will be fucking...
Wouldn't be good for my Supercoach.
Not so happy either. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Sorted Fafita.
You have... I think...
Respectfully.
I think Moses would much rather Silver running at him than Fafita.
I think Crichton too.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Like, crazy.
Yeah. But like from 1 to 17, we'll quickly go through, I guess, the players.
It was great. Who was your man of the match? Let's take Moses out of the equation because he's the obvious.
Angus Crichton. I thought he was outstanding.
See, I was so impressed with Edwards at the back. The difference.
He did his job. I don't know. A lot of people are saying, see, this... They're looking at the result and be like, see, this is why we need Dylan Edwards. I don't think he made that much difference. I think if Tedesco's in this team, I think the result's very similar.
I think he sort of just got out the way and, as you said, did his job.
He did his job. He wasn't anything special.
That's right. I think that's what we needed.
He did what we needed him to do. Like he didn't overplay his hand like Tedesco sometimes does.
What about Latrell?
Latrell was outstanding.
Drawing 2 or 3 players every time he touched the ball.
He must hate Reece Walsh because all game
was just giving it to Niggle.
Every chance that he could just take him off the ball. There was that dropout where
he just
gave him like...
It was like 6 seconds after it. Bro, what do you think about that? They spoke about it on like one of those Boomer shows, 360 or whatever, and it was like...
Yeah, that's what does Buzz have
Gordy
to say about
Tallis was like, that's not on. I'm like, I think Brace stood up and said, Gordy, you're one of the most grubbiest guys in the Queens. Like, it's a bit of push and shit. Get over it.
You watch every game, there's
that's what it is.
That's Origin.
It was pretty funny too. Like, Walsh was not expecting it. Ooh. Off he went.
And then when he just picked him up and
choked,
ragdolled him.
That was awesome.
It was amazing. So more of it, please.
Yeah, please keep it up.
Because Reece Walsh, he had a terrible game. He was very quiet.
Really non-existent. Critter really kept up with him.
He was good in the first probably 10 minutes, and they looked like that. They were on Queensland and they were going to kind of pick up where they left off, especially on that left-hand side. But they just kind of,
Critter just
once we had all that momentum, they just never got back in the game. So
yeah, like they were weirdly targeting Critter over Latrell, which I found very strange.
It was obviously a game plan to try and keep Latrell out of the game, but it just...
But they had to kick to Toto. It made no sense.
Val Holmes had an outstanding game.
Stinker.
I really enjoyed watching him just absolutely shit the bed.
Get smashed. I think it was a plan, just smash him.
Yeah, good.
Give away a set again, just to smash, like a 6 again, just to smash him. Let him know that we're going to... Well, towards the end of the game, he kept passing it. As soon as they came up for contact, see ya. Ball was gone.
Good on you, Val.
He was out of there.
Dickhead.
Loser. I thought Fido was good.
Hammer was good.
He
was probably their best, I reckon.
Yeah, he tried.
Talangi, didn't do much for me. I don't know. I feel like he's a little overrated as a winger. I
think he's great. Keep him in there. I think he's the best option.
I still don't know why they don't have Gagai in there, to be honest. Like he's never had a bad performance in
don't give Billy
in Queensland, but
Gagai
Billy
just play for the Knights, alright. Bradman Best. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
We got some players ready to rock. Newcastle got some Origin players ready
Turbo's
to rock.
Turbo's back this week.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot.
Pong is back for Queensland, so I wonder what happens there. Whether
pick and stick, Billy.
Yeah, well, they're Queenslanders, aren't they?
We're Queensland.
Jerome Luai, I thought was okay.
I thought he was good. Early ball, got out the way.
I thought he was good at times. Sometimes I think there was one where we made a break and there was like no one on the left-hand side and we just needed to spread the ball to the left.
Yeah.
And he kind of got the ball and then stepped back inside and killed the play.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that too much.
No, I thought he was quite good. He just did what he had to do.
He did get Latrell, early ball.
The earliest balls
which is
ever.
good.
Two of those tries, Jerome just gave it to him on a short side.
Yeah.
And then he would just draw 6 people. Toto, untouched.
Yeah. Jake Travojevic, I thought, was actually really good in that first 20 minutes.
He was hectic. He played his role.
I just don't know why. Obviously, it's a game plan to only play him in that first kind of stint.
You got to feel for him, eh?
Yeah,
he
did
does
well.
Like
work. He exactly. He led the line speed.
His line speed's fucked.
He didn't miss a tackle. Like, he's a big reason why we had all that momentum early. A lot of people talking about dropping him because he's only played 20 minutes. Like,
fuck no.
You look back at that first 20 minutes and you look at pretty much every tackle. He's making the first contact. So
it set the game up. I think he set the game up for the Payne Husses, Spencer Lenius, Martins, Critter, like everyone to just roam.
And once we had that momentum, we didn't need Jake on. Like, we had those impact players off the bench that
100%.
Provided a bit more attack, a bit more spark.
If you wanted to drop Jake, you're just a fucking casual.
Yeah.
You are just why?
I think that's the thing about Origin, though. There's a lot of casuals that come out of the woodwork and they don't. They just look, he's our captain, he's playing 20 minutes. Why is he our captain? Why is he in the team? But you look at what he brings off the field as well. Like, you just hear him speak and, like,
it makes no sense.
You want to run through brick walls for him.
People are still questioning Reece Robson. I'm like, are you thick?
Yeah.
He does nothing wrong.
I've heard a bit of talk, actually.
He does nothing
to
wrong.
Drop Robson and bring in Coruscant. Like,
well, because Coruscant had 2 good weeks for the Tigers.
He's great in attack, but you watch Coruscant in defence, he misses tackles a lot. Like,
and he's playing at 7 now. Like, it's
no, he's playing at 9.
Or is he back at 9?
He's back at 9.
Oh, because Galvin got in.
Yeah. But I don't know. A lot of people, I think the casual fans, they look at the attack,
so frustrating,
and they don't realise the defence and how important that is.
Better drop Angus Crichton because he's got 4 fingers on one hand. Fucking, like, that's what they sound like.
Yeah.
Like, better drop Liam Martin because he hasn't had a haircut in 3 weeks. Like, fuck off. Next thing they want Connor Watson drop because he only played 18 minutes. Like, fuck, that's the whole point of Origin.
Yeah. Cam Murray was great. I thought he's play the balls and
he
got us in the front foot.
Him and McInnes might have the quickest play the ball of all time.
Yeah. He was outstanding. I thought Yo was good as well. He actually came on. I think he was playing prop.
He played prop
for most of the game.
Yeah.
I think he played a little bit of lock as well later on. But when he first came on, I think he was playing mostly prop, and he was great.
He was good.
He was very hard to handle. So
he used to be back row when he first came in.
Yeah. But I
liked him as that.
I think he played so much better this game. Like, I was pretty critical.
Even Ola Kawatu played well.
I was pretty critical of Yo after game 1.
Yeah.
I thought he just overplayed his hand a bit too much.
Sometimes he gets a bit too shapey.
Yeah.
He tries
he just went back to basics, run hard, tackle hard.
And it worked.
And he did really well.
He was amazing.
Spencer Leniu was
even Ola Kawatu, there was an obvious thing, run at Cherry.
I reckon the best 2 games of his career have been the 2 Origin games, Spencer Leniu.
Spencer?
Like, he's an Origin player. He's stepped up. He's so good.
Well, he's been doing this for the Roosters. We just haven't seen it for a while because of the
Monkey Gate.
The monkey incident. Yeah, so tricky. But Kurt Capewell did nothing. Kafusi
I don't think he played many minutes either.
And Fadaway had a crack, but
I thought he
could only
okay
do so much.
But the game was done when he came on. So
exactly right.
Harry Grant didn't do much.
Yeah, no forwards to run behind.
Yeah. Carrigan is always going to be, does his job. Lindsay Collins, the same with him.
Ben Hunt was poor. Cotter was poor.
Cotter was, yeah.
I don't know. Just
what about Cotter trying to run in on Angus Crichton and
was fucking
getting an absolute
hilarious. Like
palm
coming
to the head.
Cop that dickhead.
Yeah.
It was.
He's run across the field and no.
I just love how Crichton wasn't even looking at him when he did it. It was sort of just like
swatting a fly.
It was so good, and it was over nothing.
Yeah.
Like that. It was so good. What about the hair rub send off?
That was ridiculous.
Fuck. Well, someone hair rubbed on the weekend, and I was like, "So are they getting sent off?"
Can we get a new ref for Origin 3?
Like it's.
Why have we still got Ashley Klein in there? I hate the bloke.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Ashley, but he's just he's incompetent. He can't control a game.
It was weird.
He's responsible for the most sin bins in Origin history.
Well,
by the way, he sin bins more than any other players.
He was trying to even up the penalty count second half. You could tell it was some of them offside 10 meters like 3 times. Like bullshit. When do you ever call offsides in Origin? They're both offside every fucking play. Both New South Wales and Queensland. So fuck Klein. Bald headed nude nut.
I think. The only reason is because they had that little scuffle beforehand.
You're too rough.
And then he's kind of said, if it happens again, I'm going to have to send one of you off. And then it happened again. So he's like, fuck, I can't.
Meanwhile, Corey Horsburgh and his horse, Tom Alley.
How good was that?
And he just stood there and copped it and got sent off somehow. Yeah. In future, if you're... Is it Alley? I think that's how you pronounce it. Swing back. You're going to get sent off regardless.
Yeah.
Like...
No, I think he did swing back.
He didn't. No swing, nothing. He pushed him. Just like this.
Is that all it was?
Away. And he laughed at the Horsburgh. Horsburgh punched him with a left right.
Yeah.
And he started laughing. So then LA pushed him away.
Yeah.
And then Horsburgh tried to keep... His fall from grace is...
Horsburgh?
Yeah, needs to be studied.
Yeah.
He's gone from Origin forward to Canberra to Rezzies.
Yeah,
and now this.
Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know if there's an injury there or...
Well, he's not going to play for what?
Well, he was injured and then he came back from an injury, but he was playing Rezzies. So
what do they normally give for punching now? He punched 4 times. Striking, sorry. Strike, not punching. Kids don't punch.
4 weeks probably?
Because you obviously learn that from the footy players, not, UFC, boxing.
Yeah, that's it. You see footy players, you do it and you're like, oh, that's acceptable
You're
in society. I hate that argument.
It's so stupid, eh? There's so much access to fighting these days.
Yeah, but
anyways, we pumped him.
Yeah. Injuries aside, you can't imagine New South Wales making any changes.
I fucking hope not.
If Cleary's fit, do you reckon he?
No. Moses played like Jesus Christ himself.
Yeah.
There's no chance. Respectfully, there's no surely not.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that to him, would we?
Nah.
Surely not. He played a 9.9995 out of 10.
What about Queensland? Coates is out with a hamstring.
Who? I don't even know who.
So Cobbo.
He's been shithouse though.
Does Cobbo come back?
Is he still hurt?
No, he played on the weekend and did all right. But
I'd pick Gagai over Cobbo.
Yeah.
But pick Cobbo, please.
Yeah.
Because Gagai is one person. Doesn't scare me, but I'm a bit worried.
Yeah.
I'm like him with a Queensland jersey. Different breed.
Yeah.
He's going to get 10 tackle busts and some wild shit in between.
Yeah.
Maybe him. Tulangi, could he be in a bit of trouble?
Yeah. Probably, but who do you replace him with?
It's tricky, isn't it?
Corey Oates.
I don't think even Sewer deserves to be dropped.
Yeah.
I think he's been one of the better ones.
No, I'd probably have Sewer still there and then put Fafita on the bench. Probably get rid of Kafusi.
Yeah, or
Capewell. Yeah.
That's a good play. That's true. Very good play.
I'd be bringing Fafita in for sure.
No, leave Fafita out, Billy. He's shit. No, Billy, his form's been shit. He's going to have a shit week against the Sharks, hopefully.
He's a terrible bloke.
I really hope Fafita has a horrible week, so it really conflicts Billy.
Yeah.
What do I do? He's played 6 good weeks.
Yeah, if he comes out and has just an absolute stinker, who are they playing?
Sharks.
The Titans, yeah.
So, say if Talakai just gets the better of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, Talakai.
Come on, Talakai.
Please. We've seen you do it before. You can do it again. That's all I'm saying.
Make up for your one Origin performance where you...
Yeah, where it got played in the middle, front row, 10 metres out from their own line. Was that the worst substitute of all time?
I think so.
Let's put him in when we're 10 metres out from our line, and they're killing us.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Good times. Thanks, Freddie.
I didn't like him with the tucked in shirt either. That.
No, I like it tucked in. Means business.
Nah, it doesn't suit him.
Spencer Lindy comes out tucked.
Yeah, no, it's different. Different.
He's a psychopath. Yeah, that's true.
Talakai with it just makes him look shorter.
Shit. What fuck? Can't get any shorter. Should we get into the NRL?
Let's get into the NRL.
Shorter.
Sorry, Talakai. Please don't hurt me.
Well, Will loads this up. Sharks 14, Bulldogs 15.
Yeah.
Matt Burton.
Go the Doggies. I tipped him.
You did.
I got it at last minute.
Fuck, it was
the quick switcheroo.
It was, yeah. But Matt Burton, that was the best I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, he was very good.
The kicking game for the 80 minutes was immaculate. Didn't put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
It was just a battle of the forwards, and Bulldogs won. In my opinion, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
I thought I have one gripe. I don't care about referees because they're all bad, but I have one issue with that game. Is it Max King, his name? He flopped on Rudolph, which led to them kicking 70 fucking metres down the field.
Yeah.
I thought they used to call flopping because that was... He got bowled over by fucking Trindle. And Trindle... It was like this.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I was dirty on. The rest, refereeing's bad every week, every game, every night.
Yeah. Hines... probably should have iced that field goal. 10 metres out.
Oh, 100%. 15 metres out. One blocker. I just don't get why the blocker wasn't more square. We were lucky not to get penalised for that.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Rudolph was a bit... Yeah, he was not square. And I'm like, fucking, they're going to call you a penalty. Yeah. Get out of the way. But yeah, he should have made it.
Yeah. He just seems like he struggles with the big moments, Nico. Like, he's a great player. 100%. We all know that. But he just... When the pressure's on... I don't know, he seems to just...
It's tricky, because people forget this is his second year at 7.
Yeah.
Not many good 7s in their second year.
Yeah.
I'm not worried yet. I'm not. Like, I agree. The clutch gene, I think he has it.
Like, I think it'll come, but
it's just going to take some time.
Yeah.
It's his second year into a 5-year contract. I'm not worried yet.
Yeah.
Next year, I think will be the year where it'll be like, okay, this is him every week.
Yeah.
This is his Cherry Evans every week. 8 out of 10s. I think the Bulldogs forwards just got to him quick. Bad parts out of dummy half too.
Yeah.
I don't normally say that by Brayley standards because he's a great dummy half, but it was a horrible pass.
Marnie's been great.
He was awesome. I think he got in trouble. His antics finally got him into some trouble. They were talking about it on some show, and they pretty much said, if you keep doing this just for no reason, we're going to have to fine you. Because did you see? He just randomly walked up to Hines at half time as they were going to half time.
I thought they were going to kiss.
I thought they were going to just tongue pash. I was excited. The most exciting part of the first half.
I was ready. Had the tissues out. Ready to go.
But yeah, good win by the Bulldogs. Very good win. They're fucking hard to score on. Hard to score on, bro.
They're tough. They're just a tough, gritty side.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of the Bulldogs of old.
It's good.
They've kind of brought back that Bulldog character.
They're making defense fun to watch. Bro, we were coming out with some mad raids and
Yeah.
6 again, turn it around, boom.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
Crichton has added so much defensively.
He's amazing. He's one of my favourite players to watch, I think.
Yeah.
Critter.
Carraz as well.
I thought he
played
poor.
fullback. I thought he had good moments, but
overall not great.
Yeah.
Until he got moved back to wing.
Yeah.
Because they hooked.
I think he's just you can tell he's not a natural fullback. Like again, he had good moments there, but he
need a preseason.
Just wasn't quite consistent. Like
agreed. Yep. They missed Tracy definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, if they had Tracy, I think they win by 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Tracy's a big loss to that side.
Yeah.
Why didn't we see this coming?
I don't know.
We do this but then again, they did withdraw the players like 2 days before.
But again, the Warriors got beat by 60 points
480
the Gold Coast. So it's a big turnaround for them.
Stop resting your players, you Bronco dogs.
Yeah.
You need to start winning.
Well, they're out of the 8.
I mean, good win by the Warriors and Tamari Martin at 7.
He's so good. He's so much better at 7 than
I said it a
6.
couple of weeks ago. He looks so good at 7.
They look a better team with him at 7 than Sean Johnson. And
They do, and it's a concern. But I still, obviously, Sean Johnson's
he's one of the greats. But
he's one of the greats, and you're paying him a lot of money. So, but Tamari Martin, shout out to you. You had a fucking blinder.
Yeah, Fanua Blake, I thought's been pretty quiet the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I feel like he's playing with an injury.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's off there.
Then again, he wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
I think the Broncos were bad.
Yeah.
And I think it was due to Warriors forwards just
bashing
them. Like, I think other than Corey Jensen, they were not good.
No.
Knights 34, Parramatta 26. This was a fucking back and forth yo-yo of a game. And Bradman Best, he's a beach runner.
Was very good.
He was very good. 358 metres or something stupid like that. Look, 150 of them were full, running most of the field.
Yeah. Parramatta do that more than any other side, I swear. Like, obviously, I watch
full length.
I watch Parramatta very closely. We concede so many length of the field tries, and it's so frustrating to watch.
Now, I want to get into something, and I want your opinion, because you're the Eels man, right? So I think you've got more. Was the Sevo try a try? The first one.
The first one, I thought so, yes.
I thought it was a try, and I hate the Eels.
Yeah.
Not hate. I don't like them. I don't.
Yeah, I thought you could pretty clearly see the ball was on the ground.
Yes.
Right. I think they give too much reliance on the on-field call sometimes.
100%.
The on-field call, ref didn't see it. He couldn't see it. He guessed.
Yeah, of course.
The bunker had obviously a better view. They had the angles that they could see the ball was basically on the ground.
Yeah, I hate the Eels, and I'm saying that's a try.
So I don't get that one.
And then Blaze,
I
hit me with it, because I've seen both sides, and I get both sides.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that being a no try.
Yeah.
The ball was planted short, and then it rolled across the line. I think it's one of those ones where it depends on what your interpretation
exactly
is.
Right. Where your loyalty is to. If you're an Eels fan, you're going, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Watching it live, I thought it was a try. Because there was no separation. But technically, he put the ball short and then it rolled.
Yeah.
Does that count as losing control? I don't know. But
it's a tricky one, isn't it?
If that counts as losing control, then obviously it's a no try. He was short. It didn't hit the line on that first impact. So I can accept that. The one that I did not understand though, and it's the one that's probably been talked about the least, is
I didn't see the whole game, so you might have
Sean Russell try.
Hit me with it, because I didn't see that.
Sevo passed the ball back. He was obviously not scoring, but he passed the ball back.
Yeah.
And then they ruled a knock on.
Even though
by Sevo. So it went backwards for one.
Did he have intention?
And it was a pass.
Okay,
so the ref can't even rule on a forward pass, like the video ref. So I don't understand how.
Did it come off a night?
No, he was going out.
Oh, so he just threw it in.
He was going out. He couldn't see, and he just kind of flicked it back.
I thought it might have
flicked it back in, and Bunker called it a knock on by Sevo, and then Sean Russell put the ball down. So
interesting.
That one I don't, and it was not getting talked about that much because they didn't even show the
Any
part where
what's
his name? Sean Russell actually put the ball down. They skipped that part because they already ruled it a knock on and moved on. Yeah.
Now I have a question. Obviously, Gutho and Moses, they weren't exactly happy with the calls given.
Nah. Well, there was the other try as well, where Newcastle scored a try, Greg Marzu, and
that was weird.
Gutho was basically taken out by the ref, and then
sorry, mate,
he couldn't get to the corner to tackle Marzu.
Or have a chance at
he would have got there, whether he would have made the tackle or not, a different story. But he would have
agreed.
He missed out on that opportunity. So, and then the ref basically said, "Oh well, unlucky."
Yeah, sucks to suck. Obviously they were steaming. You could just see throughout the whole game they were just not in a good mood with the refs.
Yeah.
It got brought up on levels.
Mm.
Do you think referees have this look? And they wouldn't. Like first and foremost, it'd be in the back of their head.
Yeah.
But when they're reffing a Parramatta game, they know it's just going to be a verbal onslaught from Gutho, Moses. Nothing against them, but that's just who they are. They are very passionate. They want to win.
Yeah.
Do you think self-consciously they're making calls not against like if it's a 50-50, they're going to make a decision one way or the other.
Mm.
But do you think Parramatta are getting the short end of the stick because of the how do I explain? Like the onslaught from Gutho and Moses over the last 6 weeks.
What, you reckon the refs are just
Not often, but like
have the shits with them and then just like
but they have this
subconsciously
like fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inside 10.
Nah, I don't think so. Because I think most teams do that. Like, I think most teams
Oh, every team has a
has
pest,
you know,
so to speak.
players that run up to the refs.
But Gutho really... I
Mm.
love the prick too. I love
Yeah.
him. But he really makes an effort to get to a referee.
I don't know. I think, as I said,
What do you think?
I think most teams do it, and I think Gutho, people love to hate him.
I love him. I fucking love Gutho.
So I think a lot of people just kind of talk about him and the way he carries on to the rest. But I think you watch most games, any 50-50 decision, there's going to be, one or two blokes that go up to the ref and have a whinge about it. So I don't think that's the case. I just think, I don't know. It seems to be the way, like, we are on the ladder. Like, the teams that are towards the bottom seem to struggle getting those 50-50 calls.
Yeah,
so.
it seems like that too. Or if you're losing a couple in a row, the media starts to turn on you.
Yeah.
Then all these casual fans
start
commenting and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So where do you think they lost this game? Do you think Knights were very good, Eels were bad, or do you think it was just a good game of footy? Someone had to win, someone had to lose.
Nah, I think defensively Parramatta were pretty poor.
Okay.
The attack was fine. I think Moses was good with that.
I mean, 26 points is a fair few points.
Yeah, just that and the discipline. Like, obviously they scored two long-range tries off. One of them was Talangi catches that ball, he scores in the corner.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different game. You know, Parramatta probably go on to win then. So he drops that, and then but that's the thing, right? And I said it earlier. We concede more long-range tries than anyone else. And I think as soon as we drop the ball, we just drop our heads. And
is that an effort thing? You think sort of like cricket when you drop a catch?
I don't know if it's an effort thing or whether it's right back in. I think it's more of a mentality thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think
that's right.
I think the ball hits the deck and they just
switch
drop.
Off.
Yeah. So I don't think it's an effort, because then you see 2 seconds later, then the forwards will chase, and
that's true. There's it clicks.
But
shit, he's going.
By that time it's
gone.
over.
Yeah.
So
that's just not quick. He's a quick man.
Yeah.
Except for the second one, he was praying for the Lord's help there. Sort of like a slow walk.
I don't know whether he's cramping up.
He was cramping up so bad.
But yeah, I think it's just a discipline thing, or a mentality thing. And I think once with that mentality, I think once things start going wrong for Parramatta, it just all falls to shit.
Yeah, that's true.
We can be really dominant over a 20-minute period, and then all of a sudden something will go wrong. We'll drop the ball or we'll miss a tackle.
The next 10 minutes, it'll
and
just
then
be,
it's just
it's like a ripple effect.
Yeah,
that's true.
We just don't have that discipline
or
that mentality to.
There's a lot of long range tries
to go right. That's happened.
Right,
but let's move on. Get back to where we were.
Forget about it. Switch.
It takes so long to get back to that. Parramatta, I think when they're on,
fuck,
they're so good to watch. Even this game, they had probably a 20 minute period where they were so good. The Knights didn't look like they could go with them. Then all of a sudden,
and they can beat everyone too.
Yeah,
they can seriously.
Then all of a sudden,
everyone.
I think they dropped a ball. Knights went up the field, scored a try, and then that was it. That momentum changed.
They just stop.
So
it's if they go behind 12, you think that's it.
But how do you fix that? Is that a coaching thing? Is that that the senior players need to step up a bit more? And
it could just be the position in the ladder too. They're 17th. Right the season off.
But it's been an issue for Parramatta for a long time. As long as I can remember, there's such a momentum based team.
But you're so right.
When things are going well, things are going great, and
you're right.
They're one of the hottest teams.
Well, they can beat anyone
to watch.
Still, with this team today, if they went to Amy Park next week and won 25-16,
you wouldn't be surprised.
I would. Yeah. I'd be like, oh sweet.
Yeah.
Eels won.
Yeah.
They're that sort of unit.
But then they can get smashed by.
They've all got to be
the bottom.
Firing at the one time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's. Yeah, you're right. You're right, man.
So
it's strange.
It's always been the issue with them. So I don't know how. Obviously, they're going to get a new coach next year. I don't know
who.
I think for me, I think there's got to be a hard coach, an experienced coach that's willing to. I think Madge would be the perfect fit.
Like an old school.
Fuck
'em coach.
Yeah. I think you've got to have someone that when their heads drop, you've got to get someone up and be like, boys, switch on. You can't have someone that's, and I think that's what Brad was too close to some of the boys where he was like a mate and he felt bad and he wanted to get around them and help them and, you know, cuddle them, I guess. But I think you need someone to just
give it to them.
I think
when they need to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. No, I agree. You're bang on with the money.
Because I don't think they have the mentality.
Well, if they get in 16-0...
That strong mentality to fight back and push through that once things are going against them.
Yep, you're right. If they get in 16-0, can you see them winning?
No.
Probably not, because whereas many other teams will go, fuck, we're down 16-0, let's have a crack.
Yeah.
You're right though, man. I've never really thought of it like that. When they're rolling, they're rolling.
Yeah.
They're all rolling together. When one of them's down, they're all sort of a bit down, and Moses might give them a spark for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Gutho might come out of nowhere with his try saver, and then
Sevo might knock someone over, and you know they get a bit of momentum that way. But then
they don't feed off it. And
Sean Lane will drop the ball, and it all falls
I love
apart.
That's your first fucking person.
And we don't get back up the other end for another 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, I get it. Let's move on before we both start crying about the Eels, because I do like seeing the Eels win. I think they're like my Titans. I can't tip them. Eels are the team I can't tip this year at all.
Storm and the Raiders 16-6.
Score doesn't reflect the game, does it?
No.
It should have been 16-0.
Should have been,
but KO Weeks is fucking quick. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not surprised. I thought the Raiders would hang in there and be quite good.
They tried.
I thought that's the kind of performance that I was expecting, that kind of game. I thought it'd be quite low scoring. I thought the Raiders would really grind them down, but they just didn't have any attack.
Yeah, nothing.
But, defensively, they were okay. I thought, look, Storm, they probably missed Pappenhausen, but
massively. And in typical Storm fashion,
obviously they're missing Grant, missing Coates for a bit of the game as well.
Yeah, well, even Munster not being there still.
Yeah.
But in typical Storm fashion, they get it done.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how they get it done. They just get
it done.
Sometimes you just need those wins.
Yeah.
I think people,
especially around Origin,
100%.
It doesn't matter how you win, how they look. It's
just
all about getting the 2 points. I think later on, building into the finals, you want that focus to be about how you're playing.
Exactly.
Whereas
right.
this time of the year, it's just you just want
win.
the 2 points.
Yeah, 100%. You're bang on the money. I think sometimes people overanalyze a 2-point win against a good team. They're like, oh, but they should have won by more because they're the better team.
Yeah.
A win's a win.
Yeah.
Be happy with it.
Yeah.
I think we as Australian fans look a bit too much in margins and not just the win.
Yeah.
Do you think the Dolphins are caring that they beat the Sharks by 2 away from home?
Yeah.
No. They got the win.
Yeah.
They were going to lose and they got the win. It's footy.
Yeah.
It's not like cricket where...
And with how congested the table is, 2 points is huge. There's
top 4 is got a 4-point cushion and Storm have an 8-point cushion.
Yeah.
Then from fucking 5 onwards, it's 20, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah. I think from 5 to...
It's nuts.
Maybe even 4. From 4th place to... I think 12th or 13th, there's 2 points separating.
It's ridiculous. And it's just margins. And the margins aren't that big either.
Yeah.
As I said, everything's been pretty close.
Yeah. The Dragons over the Dolphins. The battle of the Red Vs.
Picked them. Go the Drags.
Yeah. I thought the Dolphins were good in the first half, and then the second half they just...
Dragons just took over.
Yeah.
Their forward pack was amazing in that second half. Matthew Fengai, he was hectic.
Jack DeBellin, I thought, was very good, very strong.
Yeah, just the Dragons forward pack really stood up that second half and just said, "Oi, give me the ball."
Yeah,
it was even Blake Laurie. He just done his job.
Panthers 6, Cowboys 16.
Again, are we the worst tippers of all time?
Well, this was a surprise because Cowboys rested all their Origin players as well, so I didn't think that.
And it's only 10 points. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. When you it just felt like Cowboys always had control.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just felt that way.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought the Panthers would be better than what they were.
Kyle Feld had about 16 tries he should have scored, but he had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the edges.
Yeah.
And once they got to
I think Drinkwater was the difference. Yep. I think he's that one
massively
star player that the Panthers probably lacked.
I think if Edwards plays, the Panthers win. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
They just could never get to a good start of the set. They were always on the back foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much to really say from that game. It was It
Yeah.
is what it was.
It's hard to take much away from, when half the team's out. Like,
exactly.
But I don't think Panthers have been as good as what they have been the last 3 years. I think they've come back to the pack a little bit. They're not that, untouchable, unbeatable kind of
they're definitely
teams
not
that
untouchable.
they have been. Like, I think they've got a poor game in them, and I think a lot of teams in that 8 are capable of beating them, where the past few years you probably
no chance.
Maybe 1 or 2 teams.
Eels, and Eels. That was it. That's why they only lost to the Eels last year. But yeah, you're right.
Tigers actually beaten them a couple times.
Oh yeah,
surprisingly.
Origin time.
I think outside of Parramatta, I think the Tigers have the best record against Penrith over the last few years,
That's
which
hilarious.
is insane.
I remember the Nofaluma game.
Yeah.
At Leichhardt. I remember that game.
And then there was that game, I think, in Bathurst or somewhere where it absolutely pissed down. And I think it was like
Tigers.
I think Tigers won like 6-4 or something like that. It was outstanding. Anyway, speaking of the Tigers, they got absolutely smashed by the Roosters, 40-6.
Yeah, 40-6. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It was a bashing, and there's not much to say.
Yeah, I thought it should have been more, to be honest.
100% should have been more.
I think the Roosters just kind of stopped playing at one point. And
yep.
Api Coruscant got sent off or sin bin for nothing really, but
yeah, typical NRL.
Yeah,
that's the wrap up for round. What are we? Feels like 40.
Something.
I feel like the season's too long already, dude. I'm over it. It's too much sport. No jokes.
Just with the referees, has this been the worst year? Like we've spoken a bit about them already, but this is, I think for me, by far the worst I've seen refereeing.
Like, I'm big on never complaining about the refs because they're bad equally for everyone, everywhere. But, for me, the Max King flop pissed me off to the core.
But there's just so many decisions where
everything, forward passes.
You can see it, and it's very clear to like 99% of the population that are watching.
Yep.
And they get it wrong. I don't understand. The bunker, like, you can understand the refs getting it wrong because it's in the moment, they're going to miss stuff. They're going to get things wrong. But in the bunker, they're reviewing it. They've got the same angles as everyone at home's watching.
Yep.
They're seeing it. I don't get how they're getting it so wrong.
I think you just got to
so often.
Yeah, you got to take your licks. Dead set as a fan. You're just like, yep, we're going to get some bad calls. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because, the other team's going to get some bad calls too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right. The refereeing has been very poor. And I think it's because no one wants to be a referee. So the small pool of referees they've got to stick by.
Yeah. And
why would you want to be a referee?
Yeah.
Like,
But it's just so confusing. Like some of the things that Graham Annesley is saying, like what's it called? The Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, when he got sin bin, right?
That was soft.
He was backing that and saying that was the correct decision. So
bullshit.
Good on you, Casey. But then he's come out this week and said that Api Coruscant one should not have been a sin bin. It's the same tackle. Like,
I swear the NRL just want headlines.
I don't get it.
1 week headlines, 1 week headlines. Like.
But if you're a referee, I kind of feel for him because
100% they get abused.
They've said that's correct. That should have been a sin bin. So the bunkers said, oh well, that's a pretty similar tackle. It's got to be a sin bin. And then
in the media,
he's come out and said, no, actually, it shouldn't have been. You've got that one wrong. But it's the same tackle. Like, I don't...
Maybe Graham Annesley should be in the bunker for every fucking game.
Yeah.
For 1 week. See how he goes under a bit of pressure. Game that's got 1 point differential, 6 point differential.
But he's the one that's, in charge of what the decision should be and what's right and what's wrong,
maybe
what's the correct cause.
Every bunker.
Well...
Hey, bud, what do you reckon?
If he doesn't know, if he's getting it wrong...
Yeah.
Then how are you expecting the referees to get it right and get it consistent every time? Like,
I agree. And last thing before we move off, shout out to Critter. Hines was apparently copping abuse as he was walking up and he went up there and said, "Oh, relax, dude. It's just a game of footy."
Yeah.
I thought that's hectic. Yeah. Like, it's fucking pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
He could have easily just said, "Fuck that, not my team, mate."
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. I love shit like that. Patrol flying up the day after Origin to talk to some junior footy players, like that shit's sick.
All right, let's get on
to
the week that is this week.
This should have been a top 4 clash.
Should have been. It's,
Eels versus Rabbitohs.
But hey, Parramatta off the bottom of the ladder now.
After the bashing of the Tigers. Yeah. Eels versus Rabbitohs at Combank Stadium, also known as Eel Park, also known as
Eeland.
Eeland. Who are you going? I don't know.
Off
the bat, I don't know, because this is a very Parramatta game to fucking win.
I'm just very frustrated. I'm a frustrated Eels fan.
I'm going against them this week.
I don't want to tip them.
I'm going Rabbits, just cause.
I'm just off them.
No reasons.
But
they'll win this week, so that's good. Fuck them.
I didn't realise it was at
Eeland.
At Combank. So that
Eeland.
We do always fire up at Eeland, don't we?
Yeah. A few eels in the water. Could be a wet weekend, so
yeah. If there's a bit of rain around, I might have to.
Eels in the wet. It makes sense. But then again, bunnies are quick across some water.
But bunnies have been good. They have been good. Latrell's back. Been good. And Parramatta haven't. They just
that was such like a fuck.
They just haven't.
Jake Targo making his NRL debut.
There were signs of life when we beat the Sharks.
Sharks was that game. I'm like, here they are.
Like, okay, Moses Gutho, they're back. It's going to turn around.
And it just since then.
And then it just
really.
There's been moments, but we just haven't played for 80 minutes. Like, there's been probably 20 minutes in each of the games that we've played that we've been outstanding, and then the other 40 to 60 minutes, Parramatta have been awful. So, Sivo's out this week with Jake Tungo returning, or not returning, but debuting.
Is that Isaac's brother?
Yeah, brother of Isaac. So
there you go.
Yeah,
and he's a winger.
Yeah, good news for
Johnston for a hat-trick.
He has actually centre, I think.
But he's
playing on the wing. So
I'm going to pick the Rabbits just because I cannot pick the Eels. I think I've got them wrong the last 4 weeks.
Yeah,
I got them right the Shark week, but we went 1-1. But since then I haven't got them.
I think I'm going to go.
I'm going Rabbits.
I'm going Souths. I think they're going to be too strong.
Isn't it sad that we're both ooh.
Sharks and Titans. The battle of the blue and
is there any Shark and Titan players that are just? I don't think there is. The home game for the Sharks at Coffs Harbour, so that makes sense. Getting some money from that, I hope. I am going...
Big Sharkies fans up at Coffs Harbour.
All 6 of them. I'm going to go to the Titans as a roughie.
Oh, I'm going Sharks.
Just the way the Sharks have been playing, I haven't been impressed.
Yeah.
And the way the Titans forwards pack have been rolling, I think it could be the difference again. I hate to say it, I seriously think the Titans can beat us.
Yeah. I think they could, but I just think the Sharks will be too strong. I think they'll be up for it in front of their big fans at Coffs.
The banana fans.
The Banana Land.
Banana Land. Yeah, I just think...
Peter Siddle will be there, out and about.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to go Titans. I think Fafita might have a bit of a day. And Brimson's back. He scares me a touch.
Yeah.
A touch.
No Campbell, though.
Yeah, but Brimson scares me.
Yeah.
He's very scary, that little fella.
He's a bit scary.
Broncos
and the Panthers.
At Suncorp.
This could be a good game, or it could be not a good game.
Are the Origin players back for Panthers? Sure. Yeah. Panthers.
They're all back.
Panthers. Going up to Suncorp, Panthers are going to be off a loss. Panthers, I don't think I've lost twice in a row in like 4 years. So, good luck, Broncos.
I'm going Panthers, but I think Broncos are going to be fired up. They're going to be... Yeah. They're not going to make it easy for them.
No way.
And I still just... I don't know. I'm still not convinced by Penrith, but I'm not convinced by Broncos either. So.
Same.
Yeah.
Bulldogs versus the Warriors at Accor
The dog park.
I'm
going doggies.
I will join you. Yeah, I'm going to join you.
You can join me.
I think Critter has been... I think the Dogs are building. That's the thing we're not talking about. They're building well.
Tracy's back, I think.
And Tracy, if Tracy's back, 100%.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Dogs. Him back at fullback. That's massive.
Tigers and the Storm. At Leichhardt. It's at Leichhardt.
Poor Tigers. That's not fair.
Harry Grant's out for the...
How can you give them the Roosters 1 week and then the Storm the next? I don't care who's out. Storm.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's cruel. At Leichhardt too.
They do like Leichhardt though. They do play well there.
Pick them then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tigers fans. That's just not fair on you.
I mean, they've been Well, they haven't, have they? I was going to say they've been better, but then I remembered that how they played last week. So
yeah, and I think Storm are
yes,
another level up when they're yeah.
I'll go Storm. Manly, Sea Eagles, and the Cowboys up at Townsville. Turbo's
Cowboy
back.
Land.
Turbo's back playing in the centres.
Oh, I like that. Who's at fullback? They kept
Cooler.
Oh, they put Cooler back there.
Mm.
Ooh, that scares me a touch. Is Hopewade
is there on the bench.
I'm gonna go Manly. I think Manly can get this done.
Yeah, I'm with you actually.
I don't know why they're outside. Like, I get why they're outsiders, but I also don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Manly. I'm going to go the outsider there. I think they can do it.
Yeah.
Cherry back after a poor Origin outing. I think he'll be ready to rock. Cooler. Yeah.
Jakey, he's back.
Jakey's back. Yep. I'm going Manly.
Yeah. Roosters and Dragons at Allianz.
At Chookland.
The Chook Pen.
Chook Pen.
I'm going the Roosters here.
Okay, I'm going to go the Dragons.
Oh.
And hear me out. This is a very vibey bet. They got absolutely poleaxed Anzac Day.
Yeah.
I think Flano's going to really fucking relay that this week. Can I do one of your, you know how you sometimes go, I'll pick them if this. If Lomax is guaranteed in, I'm going the Dragons.
Okay.
If Lomax is out,
on the
fucking no hope.
Yeah. Okay. I like it, actually. I'll give the Dragons half a chance, to be honest.
It's a very weird Dragons game that they could win or they could get absolutely fucked.
It's one of those ones that they could definitely win.
I seriously think they could win.
Yeah.
You know, a lot has to go right.
Yeah.
But this is NRL. I've seen teams win that shouldn't have. And look at the Tigers. I'll probably win by 3.
Yeah.
2, 1. Like
3. That's a...
Imagine 2 field goals.
That all-important 3-point margin.
The warm milk versus fucking Newcastle Knights.
Ponga's back. I'm going Newcastle.
I'm going to go the Knights. I was thinking about it, but they've let me down the last 3 weeks. The Dogs. Fucking Canberra.
Yeah.
I backed you. You dogged it. Let's go through it.
Let's go through it. Eels and Rabbitohs.
Rabbits.
I'm going Eels. Just to make things different.
We're going to be I think we're pretty different this week, actually.
Sharks and Titans. I'm going the Sharks.
I'm going the Titans again. This is a big outsider week for me. I'm going ballsy.
Yeah. Panthers and Broncos. I'm going Panthers.
I'm going to join you with the Panthers.
Bulldogs, Warriors. I'm going Doggies.
I'm going to stick with you with the Doggies. Yeah. I've been sticking with them all year, so I'll stick with them now.
Storm and Tigers.
Storm.
You know, I'm going to go Tigers.
Sorry.
I'll go Tigers.
Really?
Up at Leichhardt. Why not?
If they win, that's the greatest tip of all year. That's the greatest tip of the year.
Oh, I don't know, something special about Leichhardt.
That's hilarious.
I reckon, who have they got? Dewey. He could be in for a big one.
Who have they got is so disrespectful. Who have they got? Ponders, Dewey. Poor Dewey. What's Dewey done?
He's good.
Cowboys versus Sea Eagles. I'm going the Sea Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going Manly, I think.
Roosters versus Dragons. I'm going the Red V.
And Knights and Raiders.
Here you go. You didn't say.
I said Knights, but I'm changing.
No, the game before.
Oh, the Roosters.
You went, Like as in, they're going to get fucked. Thanks, that's confidence. And Knights, Raiders.
I'm going Raiders.
Ponga's back. That's a massive scalp. I'm going Knights.
I'm going Raiders. I reckon Ricky's going to have them. It's at GIO.
Surely. They've been playing bad too. That's the issue. It's not like they've just gotten beaten. They're getting pumped.
Yeah. Ricky's he's going to have them fired up, I reckon. He's going to have them drinking warm milk.
Oh, the consumption of milk will be fucking at an all-time high in Canberra.
Strong bones. Strong bones for them.
They'll have some strong bones. There won't be any handbrakes this week. Fucking hell.
So yeah, they're our tips.
Let's move on.
Obviously, first week of Try July. It's back.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I love Try July. It's so good.
I hope Hamlin-Ueli can get a run and get a try.
The Sharkies, they get around it, don't they?
They go hard. I will say that's
forwards,
one thing.
Yeah.
Look, I'm hoping we can score some tries. A big boy try. Hazelton.
Oh, he's got to have something up his sleeve. He's got something up his sleeve for sure.
Something.
Yeah.
Maybe if Katoa gets back in the month, bit of a fisherman fucking number. I don't know.
The Tongan fisherman.
The Tongan fisherman. He might take his shoes off. Fucking. Who knows? But it is good.
Yeah.
Good time. The more out there, the better too.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love the teams that just get around it. Some teams that they don't.
Some teams don't. Like the old Bellamy teams don't normally do it.
Yeah.
Come on, Bellamy, loosen up for a month. You're at the top of the table by 8 points clear.
I want to see Wayne Bennett doing backflips in the coach's box. Like
I reckon he would.
He's got it in him.
Yeah, he's got it in him. Who do you think's going to have the best celebration?
Ooh.
I don't know why, but Hazelton sticks out to me. And Junior Polo, if he scores, I think he has I don't know what he will do, but I think something will be up.
I reckon Bryce Cartwright, he
likes
got
to
something.
party.
Yeah.
He likes to party.
Brandon Smith.
Yeah, he'd be up to no good. How good was that post-game interview on Sunday? A couple of brown paper bags. See, funny.
Yeah.
Didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's move on. That was good fun. Good on Brandon Smith.
He likes a couple of other bags, I reckon, too, Brandon. But
they all do.
Let's get on to our bet of the week, eh? Have you got one?
Yep. India to win the World Cup. Can I go back in time? I might just go head-to-head.
Ooh.
Should I go against all the tips I just made? Nah. Since we're doing Try July, let's make a few try scorers.
Okay. I like it.
I think Mulatalo crosses over. And I think Fafita crosses over. Actually, no, I don't trust Fafita. Or do I?
Do you?
Who's he got? Trindle or Hines? Trindle. Ooh.
Be Trindle, yeah.
Maybe. I'm going to go Mulatalo anytime, and I'm going to go Fafita anytime.
Yeah.
Into Dom Young.
Wait, Trindle anytime, did you say?
No. Fafita and Mulatalo.
Oh.
Actually, maybe I should just keep it simple like that.
Well,
keep it in my game.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it in my game. What's happening? I'm
575.
I'm going to go Fafita, and Mulatalo.
Okay.
And I'm hoping at least one of them can do a celebration. Backy.
Yeah.
Get a Blake Ferguson back in there. Get a, I don't know, handsy for Dill Braggs. So.
Yeah, I reckon Dill Braggs, he could.
I reckon he's got a good little. Bring back the Gutherino, I reckon.
Yeah, he hasn't done it for a while, has
Someone's got to bring back the Gutho. I don't care if it's not even Gutho himself. Even if it's Regan Campbell-Gillard. Just get those hips shake and get those. Bring it back.
I like it.
I wish it was try all year. Like, I wish we celebrated.
Just try you.
Yeah, try you.
I reckon Marnie's got a good one too, actually.
Oh, he'd have like some little smart ass.
Yeah.
He probably just pegged the ball at the other player. He just gets a bit of headlock. Good old fucking Marnie.
I reckon now I'm going a bit vibey here, I reckon. Okay. I'm with you with the try scorers. I like that idea. It's a good idea. It's a big week for the Tungo family. He's going to watch whatever his name is, Jake Tungo. He's going to get a run for Parramatta. But he's not going to score. Oh, okay. He's not going to score. So,
well, that's nice.
Yeah. So
thanks, Will. You've just cursed the family name.
But
that's good.
It's not all bad news for the Tungo family, because Isaac, he's going to get across the line.
I hope.
Like what I did there?
Yeah, I thought you were going to go both of them. Bit of
No. So Isaac, he's $2.50 to score. So I'm going to chuck him in there.
Okay. He's in.
Then where'd he go?
There's only one more Tungo. So what else are you going to do here?
No, I'm off the Tungos now.
Oh, you're off them now.
That's
okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Good. Good to hear.
Sorry, Tungo.
This is very sporadic. This is very.
And the Tigers at Leichhardt.
You're not.
Okay. I'm telling you, he's in for a big game. Adam Dewey.
For any time. That's hilarious. Might as well get Shibasaki and Finny Fuiaki and the other Shibasaki.
And look,
Tom Hazelton. Okay.
Tom. It is a Tom. It's Tom Trbojevic.
Oh,
I think back.
We want Hazelton.
He's back. I think he's going to cross the line here, and he's going to score for the Manly Seagulls.
Imagine Manly Seagulls. Imagine if Hazelton crosses for the game winner. He might like streak.
That's hot.
I love him, man.
So that's $16.59.
Jesus.
So
bit going on there.
yeah, Tungo, Dewey, and Tom Trbojevic to score.
Remember, if you're going to gamble, do it responsibly.
Yeah, and you win some, you lose more.
Yep, lovely.
I got the first week, and we're still looking for the next win.
We're just warming up.
We're warming up.
Warming up for next
This is
season.
the week though. Try July.
Yeah, try July.
It's going to bring
Shark versus Titans.
The only other quick thing I want to just mention is poor Kent. He's been sacked.
Oh, just get me a little violin out of here.
Poor Kenty.
Who gives a fuck? Fucking like flogs his misso.
Yeah.
Tries to fight some poor bastard, and then tries to fight a tree. Has anywhere from up to 16 beers. Like he's just a pest too. Like, oh, Latrell said no to a photo of a child. He makes the biggest news story out of fucking nothing. Good riddance.
Good on you, Kenty.
Off you fucking go, you loser.
Yeah.
You know what's sad? There are probably good journos out there that put their name to their work.
Yeah.
Good, hard, honest journos, and they get like nothing.
Yeah.
This dickhead carries on and gets all this fucking praise, airtime, and he's a dickhead.
Does he get much praise? I think.
Fuck, and he's a dick. He probably praises himself.
Yeah.
Looks in the mirror, God, you're good. Very Danny Widler about him. Nah, fuck him, loser.
Oh, poor Danny.
No, not Danny.
Cobbins
Danny's
Strays.
right. Paul, sorry.
Oh.
Paul. That's all about Paul, not Danny. T20 World Cup happened.
Yeah, it happened.
Your least favourite team won.
Yeah, India won.
I watched it.
I didn't.
Very good game.
I didn't really care.
I know you didn't, so I'll recap. Since Will hates, Virat probably is the main offender.
I don't know,
He was the man of the match. Scored 75 of 59.
Yeah.
He was struggling, but in true Collie fashion, he just got it done. Bumrah was fucking sensational, and I think has been for a long time.
He always is. He's good.
I think 4 overs, 14 runs.
I actually like him. He's all right.
He's ridiculous. Jadeja did nothing, but he was just there for the participation award.
Yeah, busy.
Bumrah,
flinging his sword around.
I've got a question for you. Yeah, true. Not much of that recently. I've got a question for you. You know how Warren sort of is said to have transitioned, like he changed the white ball game.
Yep.
The way he would bowl, the way he, I think Bumrah is going to go very close at being probably the best white ball bowler ever.
Could do.
By the end of it. He's ridiculous with that white nut.
He's pretty good.
They couldn't play him.
Yeah.
He was literally unplayable. And has been this whole tournament. 15 wickets in a World Cup tournament. Like in 8 games? What is it, 8, 9 games they play? Not many.
Yeah.
They don't fucking play many.
In all seriousness, no.
He's fucking so good.
In all seriousness, has this been one of the more lackluster World Cups? Like, I don't want to come across as salty because, obviously Australia got knocked out kind of early, but
I'm going to put a few points here.
The interest in the T20 World Cup this year, even before Australia got knocked out, I don't think was there, really. Like, unless you are a real hardcore cricket fan,
it's tricky.
I don't think the casual audience was there for this.
I'm gonna give you some things, and you can hit me back with it. We as Australians, who were brought up on Test cricket, red ball cricket, I think we have this dislike towards the T20.
Yeah.
We are starting to like one days. I think we have bought into the one day.
I think we've always liked the one days.
We're somewhat into it.
It was World Series cricket, and we got around it then. And I feel like if anything, we were losing the interest, and I think it's coming back.
Yeah. But I think we as Australians, we don't care about T20 cricket.
Yeah. It's a bit of fun, but it's...
And I point this to you because we had a World Cup, 2 years ago? Here.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago. It wasn't long. And our times, suitable for our viewers.
Yeah.
No prick went.
Yeah.
No one went to the games. Yeah. No one was watching.
Yeah.
No media coverage from any big third-party media. Like, you know those... I think the rest of the world loves T20s, and we are just so against it.
Yeah.
I think this next generation is ready to rock.
But
look, we got outplayed. Let's call a spade a spade. We got outplayed against Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Then, losing to India. But I just don't think we care about it enough.
Yeah.
And it's not good, because that's going to be the game, the format going ahead.
Because even the World Cup that we won a couple of years back.
No, they came back.
It was well
done.
Cool, we won. Like, it was...
Like, Pat Cummins comes to the airport to 6 people going, can I have a photo? And he's like, sure.
Yeah. Like, the one-day World Cup, we got around a bit. But, the T20 World Cup, I just don't think we care.
We don't care. As fans.
Yeah.
Players care. Players obviously give a shit. But as fans...
Do they care as much, though? Like, do the players...
I think so, but I think...
Are they,
It's so hard because we seriously don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, BBL viewership was up. It's only just starting to...
It's come back up.
Because for a while it was like no one's watching.
Yeah.
So I think that's the big thing. But yeah, we got outplayed. I'm not going to discredit that.
And do you think because other countries care so much about it that makes us care less?
Well, I think that other countries are prioritising T20 over red ball. It makes it look like we don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at South Africa.
Because you look at, South Africa, what they've done, they've pretty much ruined their test team.
Well, they only want to send one competitive team every 4, when they tour, every 4 years or whatever their tour.
Yeah. Well, they've essentially given up on test cricket.
And it shows.
As a country.
They're in a final.
And yeah.
Same with India. India were the pioneers of T20 cricket, I'd say.
Yeah.
And it shows. Like, they were fucking... They didn't lose.
Do you reckon, though, like, because... Let's just say it how it is. The Indians, they're obsessed with the T20 format, right? With the IPL and all that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I
agree.
Do we look at that and be like, oh, look at these blokes, carrying on about T20? We don't care. Do we have that complex?
As fans, yes. But as the players, I think they want to win. Because if you can win a T20 World Cup against the likes of India and the likes of West Indies who have solely put all their eggs into the T20 basket.
But I feel like even if we did win, like...
Look, I don't think any of us would care.
Because again, we won in 2018, 2019?
2018-19.
In the UAE, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was nothing. Like, it was like, oh, we won.
And I only say this because I have a lot of Indian mates, and when they won, I've never seen so many stories of elation and joy and sadness because Virat has now announced his retirement for short form.
Like, they're all getting around. Like, I'm seeing all these posts about how, it's the first World Cup they've won in years. Like, okay, good on you. Like, it's just a T20 World Cup. Like,
I just don't think we as Australian fans really give a shit.
Yeah.
Truly. Like, when there's a test on, I'll go buy tickets in a fucking... I won't even think twice.
Yeah.
$100 ticket, boom, I'm buying it. Who's coming?
Yeah.
When there's a T20 international, I'm like, do you want to go?
Yeah.
And I'm not really keen to get to it.
Yeah.
I think it's a fan thing. I think the players obviously care.
Mm.
They acted like they did. They just got fucking outperformed. And it shows. Like, Afghanistan have put all their eggs into the T20 basket, and now they're a lot better than... I don't know. That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
So, congrats to India. You were by far the best team, and shout out Bumrah.
Because I think it's kind of only Australians that don't get around it, I feel. Like,
I don't think England get around it either, but because they're so good at the short game.
That's a good point. I heard a lot, actually, about England saying that coverage-wise, like, no one was really watching it. It was like one of the lowest World Cups in terms of viewerships and that kind of thing that they've ever had. So,
again, I think it's going to be the next generation because when you think of Test cricket, you think of India, you think of England, you think of Australia, and then that fourth nation is whoever it is at the time. Yeah, is it Pakistan, Sri Lanka,
West Indies?
It used to be South Africa, but even now they're just like, we'll worry about the one days and the T20s, and it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the final. The two teams that have put all their eggs in the T20 basket are in the final. So, I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we all love Test cricket.
Yeah.
I could sit here for hours.
Because it's hard, but like if the rest of the world
is moving on,
are we going to get... Yeah.
Yeah,
are we
exactly
going to be left behind?
Exactly.
And if T20 format is the preferred format, then where does that leave us? Like,
Yeah, I'll be honest.
As fans, would you rather have less Test cricket and more T20 cricket if it means still being able to enjoy cricket at all?
Exactly, and it's a tricky. I don't know how to answer.
And I don't know. Like if there was no Test cricket and there was only T20 cricket, would I be a cricket fan? And probably not, to be honest. Like,
see, because we play T20, it's taken a long time because I used to, even when we field in the T20, sometimes I'm like, is this over yet?
Mm.
And it's weird, but when I'm playing Saturday cricket, fucking loving it.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to get the itch to play every week T20, just in the off season.
Yeah.
So only for me, I've been playing for like 6 years T20, and it's only hit me now that I'm starting to enjoy fielding, batting a style that style. The next generation will definitely give a fuck about it, 100%. But I feel like it just might be a generational thing for Australia.
Yeah.
All these boys have always preferred.
Because I know,
tests.
like, when T20 cricket started, it was pretty big here. Like,
it was huge.
We were filling out the MCG, and then I think it just got oversaturated with it. Like, there's just so much T20s going on. It was like a cool thing at the end of the season. There was like a couple of T20s that was a bit of fun. You got to see these young blokes, David Warner when he first came out. You know, I remember that. Like, MCG was 80,000 people.
When's the next one? Like under 18 months away.
Yeah. There's so much, like, there's obviously all these franchise tournaments all over the world. Then you have the international games that are everywhere. Then the World Cups are so often, like, even I think they're in the Olympics now, the T20s. So
it is. So, like,
there's so much of it. Is it too much? Like, I don't understand how people don't get sick of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Too much of anything.
Like the IPL, that goes on for fucking 3 months or something. Like, I don't understand how they don't get sick of it.
This is a money thing, I think.
Yeah.
Just right.
They still get the crowd. Like, every game's a sellout. Yeah. Like, I don't understand how there's that much interest and appeal.
Yeah. No, I get
something that's so oversaturated.
Because, like, how long do India get to celebrate this before they actually have to gear up again to defend their title?
Yeah.
Because now they're going to have the target on their back. It's just... Every game they play, people are going to be playing their best game.
Yeah.
Look, Boomer's still going to fucking get 50 fucking wickets a tournament. But shout out to them.
Yeah.
They flawless.
Yeah.
They didn't lose a game. I mean, they should have lost the Pakistan game, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So India, Rohit, they're both gone. See you later.
India.
Virat, Rohit. It
was good to see him win. Leave on a high, see you boys.
Fucking.
Well, since we're out, I didn't give a fuck who won, to be honest. It could have been Afghanistan, I didn't care.
Yeah.
As we just spoke about.
Anyway, see you later, boys.
Big talking point. I think a funny one too.
Joe Root.
Joe Root hates Bairstow.
He does.
Confirmed.
He's been very vocal. Not one of the boys.
Not one of the boys.
Not one of the boys.
Former captain hates his keeper. And now Bairstow's not selected for the West Indies squad. Yeah. Interesting? No.
Yeah, so he's come out. What has he said?
It's about the Lords.
It's been 1 year since the Johnny Bairstow.
The Lords incident.
1 year anniversary.
The 1 year walkout, whatever the fuck he was thinking. And Joe Root, along the lines, pretty much said, look, if you don't walk out of your crease, you can't be given out.
Stay in your crease,
given out.
Stay in your crease.
He said, he started by saying, Johnny's going to hate me for saying this, but if you don't give him a reason to give you out, you won't be given out.
Something tells me Johnny already hated him based on making comments like that.
You never know if Root's coming out now. Well, and he's come out the day that they've released the test squad and Bairstow's nowhere to be seen. So
it's a strange comment. Like, I rate it from.
Well, that's
Joe,
Root's always been very like straight up.
It's not backing. It's not backing your boys though, is it? Like,
no. It's gonna be very awkward next time they're in a room together.
Yeah,
surely. The group chat, Bairstow has left the chat. Not good. So another reason why we love Joe Root.
Yeah.
And don't like Bairstow.
Anyway, that's enough of cricket. Of sport. Actually, I'll keep on sport. I want to talk a bit about golf.
Shit sport.
It is.
Great sport, but shit sport.
But you know who likes golf?
Every cricketer ever played.
Trumpy.
Oh, Trumpy.
He gets around his golf. Trumpy.
I did hear about. I didn't see it because I'm not a big political guy, as we found out last week. But I heard something about them just arguing about the golf swing and numbers.
Trump and Biden.
Such an.
They had their debate. presidential debate.
Yeah.
And
can't say I tuned in.
It was. I had a look at the highlights. It was actually quite entertaining. There was one moment where Biden went on a ramble about something. I don't know what he was saying, and then Trump turned around. What's the guy that asked the questions? Whatever he is, anyway.
The
interviewer.
Yeah.
Mediator.
That's it.
He was how would you like to respond to that, Trump? And he's like, I don't really know what he said, to be honest. I don't think he knows what he's saying. So that I found quite comical. And then they got into their golf swings and their golf handicaps. Because
that is dribbly. That is so dribbly.
It was so dribbly. No, because Trump was saying how fit, and he's like, I've actually feel a bit lighter than last time I was here. He's like, I'm a good mental. I'm healthy. I'm happy.
Do I need to rewatch this? Do I need to have a highlight?
It's good. It's good. Watch the highlights. And then
I'm fit. I'm light.
He's
I'm
like
swinging well.
He's like, I've been doing these tests, that test your minds and cognitive tests or something, whatever they're called.
God.
And he's done that and he's passed them. And then he
said
to Biden, he won't do it. He won't do the test because he knows he's going to fail him. And then he sit back and he's like, actually, I am healthy. I have no issue doing this. I've actually improved my golf handicap since I've been president.
Jesus Christ.
I'm down to a 6. And then Trump, he lost it. He's like, a 6? That is the biggest lie he has ever told. Don't worry about any of his policies. That right there, he's a liar.
I must admit, I saw a lot of celebrities tweeting, going, "What the fuck is going on?"
And he's like, "I'll challenge you to a golf match." And then Biden's like, "I've got no issue." He's like, "You do have an issue. I've seen your swing. There is no way you're a 6 handicapped." And
God, that's so dribbly from the boys. They're the leaders of the free world.
And then Trump's like, "Let's not act like children." Just as they spent 5 minutes talking about their golf swing and their handicaps.
Oh, God. The American politics is just... It's comedy.
So
it's comedy.
It's so good.
There's no seriousness about it.
Yeah. So...
Jesus Christ.
That was great. I can't wait for the next one.
Oh, I think a lot of people will tune in just in case.
It was so dribbly.
I'm glad... you know what? I'm glad I didn't see that. I'm glad I didn't see that. Wow. So
yeah, I think Trump was the big winner of the debate.
Sounds like it.
He gave it to a Biden.
Biden's not fit.
He's not.
He doesn't
have a good golf swing.
Well, yeah, that's just the start of the golf swing. Of fucking everything else. Jesus Christ, he can barely walk up a step.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, that's sad, hey.
Do you have a question of the week?
You know what? Let's keep it on politics. Who's your favourite politician?
I don't fucking know.
Who's your favourite politician of all time?
This is the worst question for me. None of them. Who's yours?
Bob Hawke was good.
Why? Because he sang piss.
Yeah, that's what you want from your leader, isn't it?
I'm going to join you.
What else?
Actually,
what else do you want from a leader?
Didn't Howard sing piss at the cricket once?
Yeah.
Let's go Johnny Howard. Big eyebrows.
He doesn't mind some piss.
Eyebrows Howard.
Can't bowl though.
Well, can any of them? I don't think any of the prime ministers have bowled a ball on the pitch. I like Boris because of his name.
Boris.
Boris goes hard. Boris.
I don't hate Trump, to be honest. He's entertaining.
Trump's funny.
He's funny.
He's just a fun fucking... Who else there?
He'd go alright at cricket, I reckon, Trump.
I reckon he's a baseball man. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm just going to go with fucking Johnny Eyebrows Howard.
JFK.
Well, I think we're going to end the podcast there. Thanks for the episode, Will. That was... the fuck? We're going to hell. We are going to hell. Well, I might see you down there.
Pauline Hanson?
Yeah, after last week, what you told me. One Nation. Is she One Nation?
Yeah, One Nation.
God,
please explain.
Oh, God help her. Yeah, I'm going.
Clyde Palmer?
Big. Who's the guy?
Is he still kicking around?
Who's the guy that used to eat the fucking meat and that was his fucking ploy of ads?
Eat the meat.
Get lamb on your fork. Who's that? Who's that guy?
Was he a politician?
I think so.
Ah.
Pretty sure he was. Put some lamb on your fucking... Some lamb chops on your fucking fork or some shit like that.
Pork on your fork, mate.
Pork on your fork, that's it. Get some pork on your fork. Some big bloke. Some big white bloke.
Yeah.
Bob Catter.
Bob Catter.
I don't even know who that is.
Loves his crocodiles, Bob Catter.
Bob Catter.
Have you seen that video of him talking about crocodiles?
Actually, Kevin 07.
Kevin 07.
When he played handball.
The handball, yeah.
Yeah, that's my winner.
Yeah, that's good.
07. Kevin 07.
Kevin 07.
Handball edition.
How fucking weird are we as a country? Like, some of the names we come up with like, these are the leaders
What was that other woman?
These are the leaders of our country.
What was that ringer?
Julia.
Julia, what do we
Julia
call her?
Gillard.
She had something too. She had a slogan.
Yeah.
It was shit too.
Oh, what was it? It was something bad.
It was fucking horrible, but it was...
I want to look that up.
Look it up. Sorry, people. We need to get to the bottom of this right now.
Tony Abbott, he was another one.
What was Abbott? Abbott had...
Stop the boats.
Stop the... Oh, God. Fucking hell.
Oh, need a... What's a...
God, she's ugly.
Poor Julia. Scotty from marketing, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that whole bullshit. Here we go. List of nicknames for all the Prime Ministers.
Kevin Rudd, he had Milky Bar Kid. Rudd the Dud.
Milky Bar Kid.
Oh, Julia was Julia because she lied.
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Oh, yeah, because she had the carbon tax and all of that, didn't she?
Julia.
Julia. Didn't she have a shoe thrown at her or something? Or a sandwich?
Or an egg or something?
I think she had a sandwich thrown at her.
An egg?
She went to a school and someone threw their sandwich at her.
The poor sausage singer. What a Turnbull of...
Yeah, ScoMo. Malcolm Turnbull. Turncoat. Mr Harbourside Mansion. Anthony Albanese as Albo. Airbus Albo. Anal. Morrison Light.
What was Turnbull's name again?
Turnbull.
What was the second one?
Mr Harbourside Mansion.
They're judging him because of
Well, John Howe was John Coward. Harold Holt, he never had one. He wasn't around long enough to get a nickname.
Someone help me.
Bob Hawke, what's he got? Little Caesar. I don't know why.
What? Oh,
the Silver Bodgy.
Man, I'm struggling.
Who else has got a good one?
What was the other one? Airbus. What was?
Airbus Albo and Anal.
Is that because he just flies?
He just flies around. No, it's actually got an explanation for it. Due to his perceived propensity for overseas junketing. What are these words?
I don't know me.
I like Morrison Light. That's Morrison Light. Over easy Albanese.
Oh my god, man.
Well, Scott Morris, Scummo. Liar from the Shire.
Oh, bro, I can't end the episode. My ears, my eyes.
Tony Abbott was Mad Monk.
Mad Monk.
I don't get that one. Was he a monk?
Bro, that Harbourside fucking mansion folded.
Yeah, no, Kevin Rudd, I reckon he's still got the best one. Kevin 07.
Yeah.
K Rudd.
Oh, I'm sorry about that 2 minutes of laughter.
What's the Milky Bar Kid?
Bro, my jaw hurts.
That's due to his likeness to Nestle's Milky Bar Kid. Is it?
Why is that a thing? It's a movie.
Oi, you know what? I can see it. I can see it, hey.
Oh my god.
I've never heard this one, but
I'm sweating. I'm actually sweating.
the resemblance is there.
I'm sweating, bro.
Oh.
That'll do me.
I think that's better. Better wrap it up before
that'll
you fucking...
do me. I'm gonna pass out. That Mr. Mansion one's fucking got me good. They're judging him from the place he lives, dude.
Yeah. How fucking dare you be rich, mate?
Fucking elbow. The Airbus. Airbus.
Oh, he's on to us. We better go. We better shut it down.
See you
later.